This commercial is brought to you by T-Shirt Plug. Holla at my boy T-Shirt Plug. You need any custom tees, custom hats, anything custom clothing. We got you. T-Shirt Plug. That's his IG and Facebook.
You down. When I fall off, it be a while I'm putting you down. When I fall off, it be a while I'm putting you down. Put you down. Put you down. Put you down.
As y'all can see, man, we got a new guest in place of Lee. You did what I'm saying?
Man.
In place of Lee, you know what I mean? We got a new host for the night, you know what I mean? Go on, introduce yourself.
I'm Amber.
Okay.
What's going on, Amber?
So with y'all?
Shit, cool.
We just cooling, man.
Your mic good in the bitch.
Oh yeah, CD pick up on. You can be sitting back here and I still hear you.
I be having to be like this on this one. Y'all gave me the little showing, but it's okay.
Hey man, if y'all come back, we're gonna have some upgrades. It's gonna be, you know what I mean, a little different setup. Hopefully we'll have a new location.
But no, when I was sitting over there, I was like, this is a nice mic.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
It's decent. It's like $300-400 for the whole setup.
That's what's up.
Then the backdrop and all that other stuff. So.
No, I've always wanted to do a podcast, but then I was just like, I want somebody to do it with me. But, I guess, eventually I might start blogging more, doing podcasts more.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that's how we kind of started. I want to say it was me or who really came up with it. I think I wanted
really
to do
like
it first. Collective,
idea.
yeah. And like we really just honestly we started at my house in a room just cooling. You know what I'm saying? Just cut the camera on.
Just talking shit for
It
real.
was basically like we smoking, we having a session. You know what I'm saying? And then we just was. I want to say like we did that for a couple of months, and it was just like, all right, hey, if we gonna take this serious. You know what I'm saying? We need to start upgrading. We need to take a step forward. If we want to take us serious, we need to let folks know that we're taking ourselves serious. So that's when we was like, we need to get the mic. You know what I'm saying? Find the location, the mixing board, all that. So, and once that kind of materialized and we all working together, everything came. You know what I'm saying?
So,
Came to fruition.
for sure.
I fuck with that.
We had to figure out what we needed at first also, because we didn't know about this, and we didn't know we can really do this shit on our phones and all this and that. Like, so we was really kind of overthinking it. We really just had to pay attention, do our research, do our due diligence. So
Right, absolutely. And know what? Everything is on YouTube and Google.
for sure,
Everything.
yeah.
YouTube University. That's what I grew up. You know
That's
what
all I
I'm
was doing. I was just
Man.
watching videos like $1 million worth of game. Like, okay, what the fuck kind of equipment these niggas using? What the hell is that shit? And
saying? Right. Research it.
they fucked around and had the camera zoomed in too close to the mix. I seen the name, looked it up. It was over with. When it cast out.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it takes for you to believe in yourself. You got to invest in yourself. I be telling people, like, I spend a lot of money on advertisement. So it's just like at the end of the day, like, if I don't believe in me, who else will?
Exactly.
So
That's the one right there.
Yeah, you
Putting it down.
So if you don't mind me asking, how much do you spend on advertisement
about
in a month?
$500.
A month?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, on some platforms, like, you have to, like, pay to keep getting updated. Like,
Yeah.
And then on other platforms, like, it just costs a lot just to be on the platform.
You
And
do
then,
Google ads or?
I have a website, and then I do a bunch of different massage websites. Massage Finder is a big one. It just, I'm on everywhere you gonna Google and it's gonna pop up.
Gotta be.
I'm there.
Gotta be.
Like, come find me. So, and then I also pay for like Instagram ads. I pay for Facebook ads. Like, when I first started, I was advertising like on platforms like, this is before Facebook Marketplace. Like, I think I did OfferUp, but then I tried Facebook Marketplace. But people kept on flagging my shit because they'd be like, "Oh, you in the wrong area." It'd just be like one hater out of 300.
Yeah,
but
that
I got a lot
marketplace.
of money off of free advertisement. So, like, definitely free advertisement is the way to go. But when the intangible service laws changed, massage was one of the things that started getting flagged because it's an intangible service. So then I was just like, fuck, what I'm gonna do? Let me go actually get on like actual platforms for massage. So then started spending the money to do that. Then shit, I'm like, well, if I spend the money here, let me spend the money there and see what these people over here like. Do your research, like you said. Whatever you do, it's just like believe in you and go all in. Like watch other people that do what you want to do and see how they do it, and then put yourself into it how you need to. You don't always have to mimic how everybody else do it. You'll get there how you get there. But like I'm a jump off the portrait. Like I wasn't like I enrolled in college 3 separate times. Online and in person, and dropped out every time.
For sure.
Damn.
I am not a booker, but I actually excelled in school. I tested gifted when I was young. Any bad grade I had it just because I didn't do the work. But if I did it, I excelled in it.
Yeah.
I wasn't even a studier. Like, I ain't have no time. Like, you got my time from 9 o'clock to 2:30. After that, like, I'm not focusing on school no more.
Right.
Like, I have to relax after that. So I wasn't a home worker. But if you give me a test, I'm going to pass it every time. I don't care if I don't know the material. I can bullshit enough to make you think I know the material. I'm going to tell you what you told me. And God damn it, you just got to know how to relay that message back to a person the way that they want to hear it. And they don't think you're an expert in it.
I feel the same way. Because, like, long as I'm like you just said with the school, you may not have graduated or whatever, but I took what I needed from that school, you know what I'm saying, or from the classes I needed. So, like, long as I got what I needed from them classes, and as far as in the knowledge of or experience just being there or doing anything, I'm good. Whether I finished it or not, I got the experience. I got little knowledge or little nuggets that I needed to help me on my journey that I'm still going on. So as long as I got that, I feel like it wasn't a waste. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. As long as I learned something, it's not a waste. I learned something.
And for me, it was just when I saw how honestly still elementary college was, I was just like, nigga, I'm gonna sit around and still do this baby ass shit, or I'm not gonna get out here and go get some money.
Nah, for sure.
Like, at the same time, like, I get it. I'm like, honestly, getting a degree, and this is no shade to nobody who's getting a degree, because please go get your degrees. But it's just proving that you're capable of learning further.
Right.
It's nothing that you're doing that everybody else.
It just regurgitated knowledge.
Yeah. Exactly.
Regurgitated knowledge. As long as I know it, I'm good. Whether I got the degree or not, I know what the hell you just taught me. I can use what you just taught me.
Exactly. So when I found out that you can actually, first of all, working was like my vice. Once I found out I can get some money on my own and I ain't got to go ask nobody, I'm at work. Like, I'm in high school working 50 hours a week. My principal had to put me in the office like, I'm going to unenroll you. You at work more than you at school. Like, what's going on? Like, I had it, and I wasn't making shit. I was making $6 an hour my first job. $6, it's not even legal. I was working at Atlanta Bread Company. Oh, wow. And they were paying me $6 an hour. Like, listen. But I was addicted to get my own money, though.
$8, that's crazy. That's high school, too, though. So.
Yeah.
After that, I moved, and I worked at the Somme Center in Nashville, which is basically like Phillips Arena here. It's the equivalency. Then when I came back here, I worked at Macy's. No, I think I worked at Macy's before I left, and then I went down there and worked at Somme Center. But Macy's was a little bit more money. But then I see all the new shit when it first dropped out. So now I'm really addicted because I got a shopping problem real bad.
Gotta stay up.
I got a shopping problem.
What you be buying? You going design or what you doing?
Oh, it don't matter what it is, nigga.
As long as you like
I will spend a bag in Goodwill. It don't matter.
Oh, shit.
Like, I got a shopping problem.
Damn.
It don't matter if I like it and I can put some shit together. It don't matter where it is. Like, I'll be in Saks, I'll be in Goodwill. It don't matter.
Oh, crazy.
Like,
if I like it, I like it.
Nah, that's fact.
Or if I think I can, you know what I'm saying, make this shit look. Mm-hmm. I think I can rock it. I'm finna rock it. Mm-hmm. I'm finna pull it off.
And I'm gonna be transparent with y'all. I'm bipolar. So a lot of people think that being bipolar is just like, oh, you be snapping or you be getting mad, but you also like get over shit real quick. That's why I'm so forgiving. Like, I be mad at you. Once I've expressed my point and told you how I feel, that's it. I don't give a fuck no more. Yeah, like, right. Either you gon' if he told what I told you, I'm gonna move the fuck around with it too. Like, but I'm not finna harbor on no shit. Like,
nah.
So honestly just like accepting me for who I am. And I also found out being a part of being bipolar is having I guess extremes. So like when I was young, I had an eating problem. Like I would be an emotional eater. So like I was 200 pounds when I was 11.
Dang.
So dead ass.
Damn.
Like my stepmama got me in the gym. She made me cheerlead. Like, you know, eventually the weight shed off. But you know, at the same time, like more than anything, I think my stepmama just got me to loving me. Like she, you know, made me girly. I wasn't really a girly girl. Like I hung with all boys growing up. Like it wasn't no, but like when my stepmama made me do those things, I saw the beauty in them. Okay. So it's just like, but being bipolar makes you go through different extremes. So once I found out that, you know, okay, so the extreme that I'm going through right now is eating, let me back away from food since I know I'm abusing it. And then I went into sex. And it wasn't necessarily sex with different people. It was just like the extreme, like, let me overly show I love you through these things. You know what I'm saying? Like, which, you know, I like being expressive with my partner. I ain't gonna say I don't like that. But I know that, you know, it was becoming an extreme for me because that's when my value in myself became. Like, oh, if I don't, you know what I'm saying, then I know that, you know. But at the end of the day, like, once I figured out that was an extreme that I was going through, it became shopping. And shopping is just something that I can't break. And it's so bad that, like, it don't matter if it's house shopping. Like, I spend a band on Amazon.
She said so, did she? Like, you gotta cut this out.
I come shop for your house. I shop for your sister, your grandma. It don't matter. Like, I'm a gifter. I be buying people shit. Like, my friends, I will buy them something in a heartbeat. I
think my girl like that. She just...
It's an addiction.
She would go in, goddamn, what's the store? IKEA. Yeah. She'll go crazy in IKEA.
I'll tell your girl to call me.
She'll go crazy in Goodwill.
Take your girl, lo.
You know what I'm saying?
Trying to take your girl, lo.
You know, we'll sleep in the car together after I.
Oh, like she'll go crazy, just like buying like home stuff or kitchen stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like it'll just be like, hey, look what I just got. You know, I'll be like, oh, okay. You know what I'm saying? She be like, yeah, look, this go to this and you can use this for this. Yes. And then she'll be like, oh, okay, babe. And then when we use it, I'll be like, okay, I see why you got it. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. She's seen the vision. Exactly. You got it.
That hit me too funny though.
Like, I'm telling you, it don't matter. Like, I used to want to be in interior design. Like, first I wanted to be an architect when I was young.
Oh, for sure.
Like, but then I realized I couldn't draw, and it took math too. And like, I didn't know that I knew that I wasn't good at like algebra and like those like theoretical problems.
And you need that to do
but
that.
I'm good at money. Like, if it's money, I can count it. Like, I don't know how it works, but, like, if it's money, I'm always count it.
That's for sure.
But outside of that, I was just like, if I ain't good at drawing, then I got to scale this shit to a certain degree. And I don't want nobody house lopsided or business. But I am in love with the way the different architecture shapes look. So I was just like, okay, interior design. But then my interior design teacher pissed me off because she failed me because she wasn't taking her medicine, and she said I didn't turn in the project that I did turn in. But what happened was my aunt, I'm Jasmine Reese Fields, and my aunt is Jody Reese. She was out of school, and she also had that same class. So she didn't turn in her project. I turned in mine. She counted as I didn't turn in my project. And she failed me because she made that project like a big percentage of the grade. And I'm like, you bitch, you ruined my whole taste for interior design. Right.
They do shit like that.
Come on now.
And then I was like, I wanted to be a stylist. So then, like, when I was working for, like, Macy's and Saks, I used to always want to be a merchandiser. I wanted to be a merchandiser so bad. And they would never let me in. Like, you know how you apply for a position? You like, why ain't they giving me a shot? Like,
right.
But it's just like they want you to already have had a shot to get a shot. And sometimes I realize that, you know, it ain't what you know, it's who you know.
For sure.
So, like, once
as I got older, that's the one.
That's literally all.
Yeah. Exactly.
That's the one.
And then you got to learn to lie on these resumes. Listen, like,
yes.
if I did the work, in the position and that wasn't my title, but you still made me do the work, that it's going on
adding
my
it
resume.
in. I'm adding
It's
it in.
going in. Like, period. I did the work. So what's up? Like, a lot of people just don't know how to present themselves in certain situations. And I think I just knew how to present what counted in the moment. Like, I don't want to say I'm opportunistic, but I know how to take an opportunity.
So,
No, I mean,
you got to know that.
you got to, cause like, and you got to be opportunistic in certain situations. Yeah, like you said, a certain degree. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I know I have some knowledge in this field, oh yeah, exactly. I'm finna take my opportunity if you got a chance, I'm finna take it. You know what I'm saying? Whether you think I don't know how to do it or not, I know what the fuck I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? So like, I'm gonna take it every time.
Absolutely, I agree with that.
Every time.
Got to.
Or at least try. You know what I'm saying?
Did. Wait, man, let them know where they can find you at. Let them know where they can find y'all at. You know what I mean?
You can find me on Instagram at the Jasmine Raquel Experience, or
PuttinYa, man.
Listen, or for those 21 and up, I don't even want no 18-year-olds trying to follow me. 21 and up.
We ain't got too many of that demographic.
Please,
Don't worry about that.
First of all, y'all, I like bitches. I like
Let 'em know.
I like ass. I like bitches.
Me too, I'm telling you.
So please stop bringing y'all penises over here, trying to stick them my way. Please, y'all stress me out. So before y'all do that, if you ain't talking about no money, get out my inbox. Period. If you ain't talking about no money,
PuttinYa.
this boy in my DM.
You ain't talking
got
about no money. She don't want to talk.
Listen, but on PornHub and Onlyfans, you can find me at The Art of J Storm or Art of J Storm, I think on Twitter. But The Art of J Storm is where you can find me on those other platforms for adults and adults only.
For sure, man.
Adults only. Y'all hear that?
Come at it with no bullshit.
Gotta have that
Get
money
your ass
right.
blocked.
For sure. Blocked.
Big fat. What can them folks tap in with shit?
My Instagram is right though. So
If you want to throw it out there.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I mean,
I was about to spell it off phonetically.
go ahead.
Go ahead, do your
Go ahead,
thing.
do your thing.
But no, it's right though. RITEDOE. I don't really post that much though. So like, if you follow me,
It is what it
we're just
is.
gonna be watching twerk videos together. For the most part though, I mean, that's where you can find me though.
Did.
All right, before y'all leave, do y'all like leave with a random fact? And it don't have to be really like a fact, but something that y'all would like.
We normally supposed to leave
Like an
with
icebreaker.
Yeah, we normally supposed to leave with this segment called Put Up or Put Down.
Nah,
But
word.
we don't really be on that shit like that. And
Not no more. We haven't been coming up
yeah,
with
we ain't
the
coming with the right amount of topics. So
Exactly.
any topics.
What you mean?
All right, so Put Up or Put Down
Okay.
is basically like this. We just throw out random things like different food or different life scenarios, and we ask you, do you put up with it or you put
do?
down on it? But if you put down on it, you got to put
Tell
us
us why.
down on why you don't fuck with it.
Okay.
Just goes
Yeah,
with the
see.
name of the podcast.
You know what I'm saying?
QID putting you down.
You said you had some earlier when we was out.
I
out
do,
on the
but I'm
file.
recording. I'm
you
using
recording?
both of my phones, and now I'm gonna put up some what's the name.
They ain't in the
They on my phone. I ain't write them down. They on my phone.
Damn,
Yeah.
see, they ain't in the notes.
Nah,
You
I
ain't
ain't
put them in the notes. You ain't put them
Nah.
in the notes. Damn, that's crazy.
So yeah, but to answer your question, that's really how we supposed to end the show off. But we don't be doing it all the time. I was gonna do it tonight, but I'm recording on both of my phones. So yeah,
So what is your random fact that
Yeah,
want to share
tell
with
her.
yeah. If you got one here, yeah, put us down.
And it's black. It just
I'm gonna give you the fact that I give everybody.
Go ahead.
All right. So I did this math when I was 26. I think I told you this. The average 90-year-old lived 32,000 days. When I did the math, I was 26, so I was already 9,400 days in. So when I thought about it, and I really sat back and was like, dang, like 32,000 days really ain't a lot of days. So it's like every moment really counts. Now, I feel like I be in a lot of situations where I do waste time, though. But if you really think about it, not a lot of people not really making it to 90. So just enjoy all your time and stuff.
Nah, that's
You said
so.
32,000 days.
Not a lot of days.
Damn,
When I was 26, I was 9,400 in.
that made life seem so short.
Man.
Nah, it does.
It do make it seem short as fuck, but my grandmother died at 115. Well,
what
my
I'm saying?
great-great-grandmother died at 115.
Pull you down.
115 days.
115.
I fuck with that.
No,
Oh, 150. Oh, okay.
What did she do?
My
115.
great-grandmother. My grandmother took care of her great-great-great-grandmother, and she died at 115.
So how did she eat?
Sugar
Like,
cane.
what did she eat? She ate sugar cane.
She ate
Did she?
regularly. This was in Macomb, Mississippi. She just ate regular. We ate soul food, country cooking. That's about it.
What the fuck?
Like whatever.
Dang. Did
But
she work out?
was diabetic and she didn't eat anything like with sugar. And then
Okay.
like the diabetes is what ended up ending her life.
Mm.
But you know, she lived for quite some
15,
time.
that's amazing.
I'm not even gonna like
That is-
we both on the countries. The country people be living longer. I don't know what it is, and
Do they though? Cause folks like Malcolm X, you know what I'm saying? He got
That nigga
killed
from New
early.
York.
Nipsey Hussle got killed
that- I
early.
mean,
You know what
they
I mean?
got
That was
country
country.
though.
Oh, you said
No.
country? I
I
thought you
said the
said
country.
conscious.
oh no, I was saying like the country folk.
Oh,
like,
okay,
You may
okay,
see,
okay.
you know what I'm saying? Like I don't really hear people like in the city be living that long. It always be somebody in like
Country or something.
uh,
Third world country or some shit. Yeah,
you right.
Yeah.
shit, third world country or just like in the country somewhere like ducked off. Like
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like in the United States type shit. Like just ducked off. It don't be no like real big cities where folks be just living a long time,
Nah,
especially
that's fact.
more than 100. You know what I'm saying? It always be like the country home fed folks. You know what I'm
They ain't
saying?
eating processed food. They grow
Exactly.
their own food.
And they ain't got a lot of stress. They ain't got the stress that comes with living in the inner city.
I mean, when you eat
Oh.
right, the stress be.
You can barely
Yeah,
live
that's
to
true.
50 in Atlanta.
Hey,
Man.
you talking about for sure.
I'm stressed out right now. Listen, I ain't getting them 30. Listen, I'm trying to get to them 32,000
32,000 days.
at least.
Hey, y'all see, I said I'm not
So-
counting my birthdays no more.
I don't
Like,
even want to count it.
No, you don't count it. What it does is it makes you like enjoy like the right
Like,
now
yeah,
moment
fast,
much
fast,
more.
fast.
Like,
I understood.
I'll be like in
I
situations where I
understood
be
it.
like thinking about stuff all outside the room, stuff that don't matter, and I just be like killing my experiences because I be thinking about irrelevant stuff. Then I always retract to that like 32,000 though. Like you 31
Word.
now, so you closer. I'm closer to 32 than I was then.
For sure.
even you saying
It's
that, it
hard.
just be like
Make you
when you sin, when you do have time to think about that, it just be like, damn, I'm wasting my time doing that. What the fuck? I could have been doing this. You know what I'm saying? Like,
For sure.
I am wasting my time doing stuff. You know what I'm saying? When you start
what
thinking
make
about
it
it.
worse is you think about stuff like that's naturally happening, like pandemics and just day to day stuff, and the fact that everybody's not making it to 90. Like you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So when you think about it like that, everything become like almost like a little more special. Like you know what I'm saying? It make more sense.
That's hard. That's
So,
hard. I like
that's
that
what
perspective.
kinda get
Yeah.
me back together a little bit. Sometimes.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
that was just one random fact.
That's a good
I
fact.
fuck with that
I
fact.
appreciate that. Appreciate that.
Every time y'all out somebody, y'all gonna be looking at.
Nah,
y'all
for
watch
sure.
like,
Hey, I got 32,000
Like,
days. I ain't fucking this
bitch.
day up now.
You know what I'm saying? Look, you see, I said like, damn, I'm sitting here thinking like, damn, I done
So,
did some bogus shit. I ain't doing shit.
Right,
I need
right,
to be
right,
doing
right,
something
right.
right now. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
right.
They
Or I
got
could have
me.
been doing something.
They got me thinking about going even harder on niggas. Like, listen,
Hey, you talking about?
no time to waste.
Hey, you talking about?
Listen, gotta go.
For shit show,
Got to.
man.
Yep.
Well, hey, man, this
I
y'all first
appreciate
time.
y'all letting me like.
Nah, for sure.
Oh, we appreciate you getting on. You feel
Nah,
me?
facts.
You was
Even
silent
giving
the
us
whole
that fact.
time.
Giving us that fact was enough right there.
Yeah, you was silent the whole
'Cause
time.
that shit
But when you
was-
spoke, you said something.
I said that to
Exactly.
somebody and they like, I couldn't sleep last night. I'm thinking like, you wasting the 32. See, you guys, like, so sleep right. You know what I'm saying? Drink water. You'll be all right.
Yeah,
Do a
yeah,
little
yeah.
drugs if you can, you know.
Yep.
Got to.
So, for
But you
sure.
know- Not where you shouldn't, but just where you can.
Y'all ever did shrooms?
Yes.
Well, that's
You
me-
seem like you might
But
be on
tell me
shrooms.
about
I'm
it.
Now
no
listen,
cap.
Okay.
I only did it twice. The first time they were very, very, very old. Someone used to trim, and in the box of trim, because they had a lot of trim because they were a grower, they had.
Hold
a
on,
box
what is
of
trim?
Trim is when you break down marijuana plants, basically.
Okay.
It's like
To the THC type thing? Okay.
Okay.
So, you know, marijuana comes as a plant, but plants come with leaves and stems and all the rest of the stuff. And they basically just
Gotta
clip
drain
it
the-
off.
Okay.
No, they just clip off the leaves after it dry up and stuff like that. And actually put it, like, what you would receive is, like, pounds and buds and stuff like that. Like, all that's already been trimmed. So you're not getting the leaves. You're not getting all the stuff that you don't want to weigh out. You just literally getting, you know, But trims a lot of times still has buds on it. They just want the buds that were in the big enough group to put in the pound.
Is it like hash?
It's
not
honestly
far
the
from
whole
Not-
plant.
not far-
It's
okay.
the whole marijuana plant. Literally,
Okay.
you just pick up, dry it out, and now it's ready to smoke.
Mm.
So, yeah. So they used to put the trim in tubs, and they didn't throw the trim away yet because somebody still need to go through the trim and get out the good marijuana buds that weren't with the bigger buds. And sometimes she would just like after she done trimmed down the trim so far. She would just put it to the side and we would just smoke off that like way later. She had so much trim. It was like a year later and we came across some shrooms. Listen, I didn't get a trip because I had always been scared of hallucinogens. Okay. But we cleaned the fuck up. We cleaned the fuck up that day. We was focused. I don't know what the fuck kind of shroom that was, but it hit. But it just... What we did was like we reorganized the whole house. I think we moved all the furniture. Like we redid the closet. Like we did too much.
Word.
But that
Yeah,
second
trim.
time, that second time I had this film who always
film?
people.
You said a film?
Yes. So
Tell
a
us.
femme
Do
is
tell.
like a feminine lesbian.
Okay.
So I was messing with this femme and we were over her mom's house and her mom is like the candy lady of drugs. So she had this big jar of shrooms and they kept on saying, like let's microdose. And I'm like, I don't know what that means, but sure. So they're just putting
It's maybe a small.
Hold on. Put us down on what microdosing is.
So microdosing
If you can.
is when you take a small amount of whatever your drug of choice is.
Okay.
And you just, up it when you need to. Up it when you feel like, okay, I could do a little bit more. Or I could do a little bit more. You just every few hours.
Okay.
Just or just depending on your so yeah, I didn't know that they were going every 15 minutes. They're like, okay, let's take another pound. And let's take another pound. But basically they would put the shroom in a little grinder that they had for shrooms and we would take those little grinders at pieces and then give it a few minutes. And, you don't feel nothing in a few minutes.
Yeah.
But boy, at some point I look back and I just felt like the chair was holding me. It was a warm embrace and I'm just floating in the air and the air is vibrating all around me. And
I would like to one day feel that experience, y'all.
Hey, you gotta go. You gotta microdose.
You know what I'm
gotta
saying?
be around people you trust though, even though I shouldn't have trusted that bitch I was around. But
That too.
that too.
You
But
gotta be
at
in a
the
happy
moment,
mood too, I
could
heard.
trust her enough for the moment. You know what I'm saying? My life ain't in danger with her, just, niggas in my rotation are. But anyway, the shrooms, however, were a good trip. I literally did, when people talk to me, I could feel the how sound waves come in.
Vibration.
Yes, I could literally feel that coming towards me. Everything was heightened. I do recommend shrooms. I recommend natural drugs, period.
My experience was way different than yours.
But then I had to drive 19 minutes. And when I drove, you should not drive on shrooms. You should definitely be in one solid spot. Because, listen, I felt like I was on a marshmallow road and the road was going like this. And I definitely knew I was going to die that night. I was like, I'm going to die. But I was so happy about it. I was like... But I got to where it right. I was like, I'm definitely dying tonight.
Still going.
Still going.
I just felt like I was
make
this in the car. But it all worked out, though. I got to where I needed to be. And then once I got there, we literally laughed till we were crying. And we were both crying. Literally, tears out our eyes. But we were happy. We were laughing so hard. We don't even know what the fuck we was laughing about.
That's what I heard. You have to be in a good mood. Mm-hmm. You have to be, like you said, in the one solid space. Mm-hmm. You have to be around people you can trust. Mm-hmm. And you have to be in a good mood. Mm-hmm. Those are the three things I heard, when you're doing shrooms or any hallucinogens. Mm-hmm. You got to be around people you love or people you trust. You know what I'm saying? Just cool. Got to stay in one spot just off of that. And you got to be in a happy mood. You can't be in no bad mood or, you know what I'm saying, angry mode. You know what I'm saying? Because those where the bad trips come from. You know what I'm saying?
I be feeling like that about all the drugs. I feel like anything make me
what the fuck?
stare off into space. So
okay.
Shrooms different. I woke up in somebody's
Not
lap.
that she
like,
does
so
drugs.
Way different for me. Like she had way better time than I did on that. Like, I want to do it again. Like see, like if I trip.
No lie, I want to trip too. I ain't even gonna lie, like I just be
we
seeing
just
this
throwing our
shit.
lives away. I just want to trip so bad.
You know what I'm saying?
But
No, look.
I hear it
Wasting
opens
that
up your
35.
mind to a higher place.
Exactly.
I did feel
see that.
really in tune with life at that point. Like I don't know what it was, but like
Just off you saying, when people talking to you, I can feel that vibration. I can. That means you can feel like their intentions. You know what I'm saying? Like if you talking to me and I feel that you want some good shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, but if someone talking to me and I know they don't really like me, and they done took some shit, you will probably be able to feel that shit. You know what I'm saying?
I don't
So-
think it take that for me to feel it, but I
Yeah.
get that though.
Yeah.
I definitely,
You know what I'm saying?
I'm real big on energy. I can feel it. Like,
Exactly.
and like when I walk in though. So I
So-
get that though. But I can see like a shroom making me feel like, whoa,
Well, it intensifies that
man,
shit. Like,
everything.
I was always scared of hallucinogens because I'm scared. I don't want to see no bunny. I don't want to see nothing that I ain't supposed to see because, like I said, I'm bipolar. Because, like, I don't want to become like.
So I get that too.
Have y'all ever seen that Black Mirror where it was basically like a game episode and you get to pick where you
I
going
ain't never
on the
watched
different
Black
ones?
Mirror.
Bro,
With
first
the
of all, you
dude-
gotta watch the one with the black
dude with
man.
the
with
army.
the with the
With the
dude
two
play
dudes?
Tupac. The dude play
Okay, no,
Tupac.
not that Black Mirror. It's
The
different
dude
ones,
who
but
played,
that one everybody
The
needs to
dude who
see.
was in
Okay.
Get Out was on the one she
That was
talking
with
about.
the two dudes. No, this one was with white people. So,
'Cause I kind
but
of-
y'all talking about the same one though. The one
Okay.
with the black dudes. 'Cause
Yeah, they
this
was in like a
Black
like
Mirror
an
was white
army or
people
something.
outside of that.
And they was like kinda
Best
in the
friends,
game,
like-
But best friends,
And
they were playing the
gaming.
video game. Yeah, I seen
that one was good as fuck though.
I seen
I
that
did
one.
like that one, but there's another one that was like interactive game, so you got to choose what you did next. Like, okay, is he gonna break the game or is he gonna like apologize to his dad? I don't
Okay.
think that's what the exact scenario was, but those like is an example of what you could actually choose for the next scene to be, and like that Black Mirror was bomb as fuck because it's like a mind fuck.
Right.
Like, and yeah, everybody should definitely see that one. But it helps you see, I guess, like the outlook on drugs and like all the different stuff. I already knew. Like, I didn't even start smoking weed till I was 22. Like, I was not. Well, I hit my first blunt when I was 19, but I hit it twice and then fell asleep in the middle of the cipher. Woke up, everybody was blowing.
You said in the middle of a what?
In the middle of the cipher.
A rap battle?
No, like
the
weed cipher.
Okay.
Oh,
Just the
cipher
rotation,
session.
the
She said
rotation.
okay, say okay.
rotation.
I'm probably a little older than you, but a cipher originally was referred to like just as a
Basically the rotation?
Yes, the
Okay.
rotation. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I fell asleep in the middle, and they was just blowing weed smoke down on me. So I really didn't get to smoke when I was 19. It just wasn't for me. I
Got
was
a
like,
crazy contact though.
No, so
yes,
Yeah.
definitely. But when I was 22 and I was with a, first of all, I found out my girlfriend cheated on me, and then I called her a cheater, and then she got mad at me, and then she punched the wall and then hit a beam and broke her hand.
Oh man.
So, of course, we got
Crazy
over
bitch.
it eventually, and me being the bitch that I am, I'm rolling up for you because you mad because you need to smoke and you only got one hand.
Hey, yeah.
Like, even though you're a cheater, whatever. So, now, at this point, I need to smoke because, bitch, like, I can't believe I'm still here with your dumb ass. Like, so, yeah, that's what really started me smoking. And when I first hit a blunt, like, we bought this marijuana from a white boy. I don't know if you should always buy drugs from white people that
Hell
actually have
nah.
the best drugs. But listen, they
I'm
do be
scared.
having the best drugs. But listen,
They do.
be scared.
Yeah, yeah.
Both
on the
of
lot,
'em.
yeah, on the lot they
Both
do.
of them, they be having the best drugs, but be scared. So
sure.
we bought some weed from a white boy. I literally felt like I was seeing like Lil Wayne vision. Like, you know how Lil Wayne was heavy on chopped and screwed? Like I literally
lean
felt like
shit,
my
yeah.
vision was chopped and screwed. Like I was just seeing stuff like it was crazy. So I was just like, I don't never want to smoke weed again. But then like 2 hours later, I'm like, where the blunt at? Like, so ever since then, I've been smoking since I was 22. But outside of that, like experimenting with drugs, like I've lived a life.
Okay.
But mushrooms, I do recommend. Like they weren't as scary as I thought they were gonna be, and anything natural probably isn't gonna, like take you that far. Now, anything like acid, LSD, I've never done. So I don't know. I can't tell you. But,
Okay.
Yeah.
But honestly, I feel like even without drugs, like how you just said the not to get deep or anything, but the Black Mirror shit, how you just said like it was a drug that made them like, okay, what's gonna happen next? I feel like decisions be like that. Like when we make certain decisions, our life path go in a certain way. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's okay, a good decision or a bad decision. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're gonna have to live with it and die with it. You know what I'm saying? So if I make a good decision, my life is gonna turn out this way. You know what I'm saying? If I make a bad decision, my life is gonna turn out this way. So like I feel like your decisions also kind of like determine your life. You know what I'm saying?
Like mold you.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying?
Like
without the drugs.
It's like a frequency line though too.
That's exactly.
Like I don't feel like it's like, okay, I could do this and then I'm gonna be forgiven and I could do this. Like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like it's a frequency line behind it. So it's like decisions definitely mold you into like who you are, but I don't feel like your life is ultimately gonna be bad if you make a bad choice right now.
Right.
Because some people make bad choices all the time. And
true. And it turns out they'll fuck around and
they
be on top.
better lives.
You know what I'm saying? They be on top. Like, what the fuck are you doing?
Like
that?
$9 an hour people travel more than people who make $20 an hour.
That's the one.
That's
like they always taking trips, and I'm like, damn, what the fuck? I'm struggling. I know I'm doing. I know I done got a $18 job for, and I'm still kind of like just making bay. And I'm like, how the fuck are you going to Jamaica and Dominican Republic and Paris and all that shit?
Think about it though. When you broke, you come up. You way more strategic. You way more focused. You can come up with $1 billion plan off just having nothing. It's about how you execute it when you get something, but. When you broke, you much more like in tune with things. Like you able to create an agenda, a plan, a routine, things like that. So that's
true. I done been at that point before.
I didn't have money, and we started talking about. We was just talking about drugs. Getting to be productive, like but that's kind of how it go for me.
For sure.
Yeah, that man.
Hey, I think that's the mindfuck thing as well, because like you can make a series of good decisions, but it still might not work out in your favor, and then that could deter the person that you may become. Then you may become bitter, like on some acrimony shit, like the world owe you something because I made all these good decisions, but it didn't come to fruition for me. And you know what I'm saying? You might just not be honing in on where you really need to be. And honestly, like you were saying, like, yeah, some bad people do succeed. Some people make bad decisions and still come out on top because sometimes it's no risk, no reward. Like, but you don't know what that person is giving up on the other end. You know what I'm saying? Because some people achieve like a level of success, and success is such an open category because money don't always equate success to some people. Some people just want to be happy, healthy, in a place with people they love, and that's being successful to them. And some people want it all. Some people just want the money. Some people, like, you know what I'm saying?
It depends on what you want.
Yeah.
Definitely. Like, success is definitely like shit in the eye of the beholder.
Nah, for sure. That's a good way to put it. That's a good way.
Putting down.
Down for sure.
Absolutely.
Wait, man. Miss Jasmine, we appreciate you coming to the office.
I appreciate
And we appreciate you coming to the office, you know what I'm saying?
Much.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
Hey, this is what they say. If all hearts and minds are clear, we can conclude this meeting.
Okay, then.
Okay.
Our hearts and minds are
Putting
clear.
down.
You know what I'm
You know what I'm
saying?
saying? We're going to end it like that.
Nah, for sure, man. It's another episode of Putting You Down. You did what I'm saying? Hey, go like, comment, subscribe on YouTube right now. Hey, go follow these young ladies, man.
Tell them.
Yes, sir. We gone.
We out.
You down. When I fall off, it be a while I'm putting you down. When I fall off, it be a while I'm putting you down. Putting you down. Putting you down. Putting you down.